We had that last week. We had like a Graze box
Nice.
with cheese and meats and chocolates and chocolate covered strawberries
Hell yeah.
and fucking Borson
all the good
cheese.
stuff.
Nice. Yeah, ours just has like 2 different kinds of cheese, salam, some pepperoni, and then grapes.
Let's fucking go. That sounds delicious.
Yeah,
Good spread.
I'm excited. It's just like buying girl dinner, so that's pretty cool.
As Ellie would put it, it's Lunchables for adults.
Yeah, absolutely. Be right back.
No problem. We are live on Arena.
I would probably.
We'll do a little bit of. I'll do the charm stuff first, and then I'm gonna get you guys to do the recap today, and then we'll jump into it. I'm just waiting for Dylan to get back.
Freaking little lippy is stuck to your tooth, and that's cute.
Oh my god, it's the cutest thing ever.
I love it. Oh my gosh, guys, we ran to Sonic to grab drinks, and they have like a make it dirty option, which is funny. Where they just like add sweet cream and coconut and lime flavor.
There you go.
Interesting.
We saw
Yeah.
it last night in the app whenever we were placing an order for dinner last night. I was like,
Yeah.
"Is it dirty? Oh,
Right. Yeah, it was crazy. But I added it to a sweet tea. Sweet tea.
Sweet tight.
And I gotta say,
Yeah.
so good.
I'm so
I got-
jealous. I fucking wish we had Sonic here.
You guys don't have Sonic?
No, we don't have Sonic. We don't have Canes. Raising Canes.
Oh.
Like
Raising Cane's is
we are denied the good fast food here.
Yeah, Raising Cane's is quite good. I prefer Chicken Express.
Chicken
Right,
Express.
is it Golden Chick is what I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah.
Golden Chick.
Yeah, they make some.
I like both.
Yeah.
Is it Chicken Express or Golden Chick? I don't
Chicken
know.
Express is good, but you're thinking Golden Chick.
That has the
The
corn nuggets.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what you're thinking.
corn
That's Chicken
nuggets.
Express, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I freaking love corn nuggets, dude.
I don't know what corn nuggets is, but it sounds delicious.
It's like
Yeah.
fried sweet corn.
Oh.
Yep. Yep.
All right. So to start off, we'll start off with the charm stuff, and little rewards. Go ahead and if you haven't used your inspiration, or if you have used your inspiration, go ahead and refill your inspiration. Everybody should have one. And then go ahead and add 10 points to your points cards.
Nice.
Yay.
And starting at the top of the list, Rot Tooth. You want to buy some charms?
You know what?
I will say Grand Charms are in play now, so if you bank up to 100 points, you can get a permanent feature.
Oh well, then no. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm sticking with. I'm at 55 right now, so.
Okay.
Oh damn, nice.
Yeah.
Lady Frida, are you spending any?
No, thank you.
She banking. She banking.
Banking.
All right, Galid.
Also banking.
Also banking, and Obertus.
That's rough stuff, huh?
It is. Yeah.
I think I will do one.
You'll do one?
Do one. Uno.
Charm of Predation.
Interesting.
Oh, I gotta turn on the jams. Right?
Predator. No.
And so with that, we'll get you guys to do the recap. I'll start us off.
Oh, that's nice.
when we last left our heroes, they had arrived on the island called Duck Island, I believe it is. It was fighting the Golden Goose on Duck Island at Goose's Rest. I will let you take it from there. You tell us about your experience fighting the goose.
Well, we did our best to try not to kill it. It effectively kicked its own ass. So, and we also got our asses kicked. But we were able to pick up a fair share of our fair share of the crystal feather. What are they called? Crystal feathers, diamond feathers.
It's crystal feathers, and I think you got 12 of them.
Yeah.
Which is the most that's ever been gotten in a go.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently
we are the goose goats.
we are the we are the goose goats,
Yeah.
the goats of goose.
Mm-hmm.
Dumb. Yeah. What else? What else happened?
You saw that the lake, the pond, the shimmery pond.
Right. Yeah, we saw that crazy. I was the only one to see that pond that was all shimmery and rainbowy.
Yep. The goblin expert left his guild and now is so is he a part of the cleaning crew, or is
He is a new, like, fresh member of the cleaning crew, so he is actively taking quests involving goblins through the cleaning crew.
Nice.
In fact, as soon as people found out that he was no longer with the Hunters Guild, the quests that were goblin specific started coming to the cleaning crew.
Oh, sick. Nice.
But there aren't any available right now because he has taken all of them.
That's fine. But
Man's gotta stay busy.
does he live at Rockcroft now?
He has a permanent residence in Rockcroft, yes.
Does he walk around naked in Rockcroft now? Like,
Well, you've got Captain Crunch over there.
yeah, I mean, we're friends. We're good friends.
Oh,
But-
good friends.
We're good friends.
We're real good
Make
friends.
sure he knows that.
Yeah.
We have an agreement. Anyway. Yeah, that's about it, I think. I mean, we got some pretty high praises
Yeah.
when we went to cash out, which is always nice to hear when you almost
Yeah.
die doing anything, I think.
We now have we have 10 gold away from 5K, which is pretty stellar.
Yeah.
The
We
other
gotta
person.
see.
Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead. What were you gonna
I was
say?
gonna say the other person to make a change as well, Ketterman Barley, leaving Team
Right.
Jasper to join
Yeah.
not the cleaning crew, but to basically apprentice under Obertus as a cleric of Kalimvor for the for I guess the Rockcroft branch of the church.
Cool.
Right. So, that'll be cool. Another nerd hanging out, with Obertus. We gotta, you gotta stick together, Obertus. You gotta stick together.
I'm going to start like the Shields of Rockcroft, sending out, essentially being able to allow caravans to hire out the shields to, what is the word? What is the escort them to their locations? Yeah.
Protective escort quests.
Yeah.
Which we were talking about after game last week, which is I think is a great idea. And
Cool.
of course, the last thing before session ended, Frida being very perceptive and coming across a mysterious green pickle whistle.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
That
right.
did happen.
Yeah, I got my pickle whistle. So pretty pumped about that.
Yeah.
Can't wait to toot on that all day long. There she is. Hey.
New cleaning crew slogan: "Go get your pickle whistled."
Yeah.
Nice.
Clean as a whistle.
Clean as a pickled
Clean
whistle.
as a pickle whistle. We'll whistle you a pickle clean.
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah, we can work on it a little bit.
Yeah, I
I'm
gotta
excited.
figure out what's going on with this whistle pickle.
And that is truly where we left off. You guys were entering Rockcroft. You found this strange artifact, and that's where we pick up.
Here we are, fellas.
It is fairly peaceful in Rockcroft. As you had been entering, you saw that Barry is still working on this strange contraption, like adaptation to the shields. You see, as they're like almost like it's like a hydraulic, just like still not quite working the way it seems that Barry would want it to, but like just like one of the shields on like this arm just lifting up and like dropping down, as he's trying to work on something strange.
Cool. Yeah, I'll walk up to Barry. Barry, what's going on here, man? I mean, this looks like it has the potential to be very cool.
He's like puffing on a stogie, and you see he's like playing with like a little controller. He like fucking pulls the cigar out of his mouth. He's like, "Well, we wanted to put a shield around Rockcroft."
It's true. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
The idea is that eventually, not only do we have it as like a barrier, but we can basically turn Rockcroft into an impenetrable shield itself.
Damn.
That's fucking awesome. What do you need?
I just time. You let me keep working on it, and if you need me, you just let me know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this should be your number one focus, obviously. Yeah, I'm not going to bother you at all.
Yeah, as strong as our weakest shield, right?
That's, yeah, fucking hell yeah, brother. Cool. So, how long has the Goblin Expert been here? Like,
I mean, he's been doing training with you guys for a while. I've seen him kicking around, but there's a place over there that was empty, and he took up residence there. I don't know, probably within the past like couple weeks.
yeah, well, rumor has it that he left the Hunters Guild. So,
Yeah, he's cleaning crew now.
yeah, that's crazy. Well,
With permission from Tenzin, I'm actually like a honorary cleaning crew member myself. Like he puffs his stogie again and kind of gestures to his shoulder, where like under like his like shoulder plate that he's got, a little slime cube crawls out. It's like mud colored, and it looks like it's got like a mouth and eyes made of stone, like little stones.
Sick. Yeah.
He says, "Yeah, this is Kirby."
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Uh,
I'll pull out Grunk. I forgot that I had this little guy. He just looks like metal almost, with
Yeah.
spikes all over the place.
yeah.
You're like, yeah, this is mine. This is Grunk.
On and
That's
off.
awesome.
On and off, you've probably like been leaving them at the manor so that they can just play and frolic in the fountain, and Silver feeds them and stuff like that. But you can take them with you on missions or whatever. Like, if you thought that you would have brought them with you, I'll never be like, oh no, you didn't. Like, they are tied to you, so I never think you're too far away from them.
Awesome. Oh, I forgot. Have I gotten a DM about my shield that I was having made?
You weren't gone that long. They're still working on it.
Totally. Sounds good. Well, we can peel off from me, but the next thing that I want to do, I know, is go talk to the Goblin Expert if he's in town.
He is not in town. He's on an away mission right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, hold on, guys. Give me one quick second here.
Okay.
So I am a little bit curious about what we do next.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think we probably definitely need to take a long rest. And then See a man about reviving the dead, perhaps?
Yeah.
Yeah, see if we can find someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
You okay?
Everything's gravy. Everything's
Cool,
gravy.
cool. Awesome. Uh, okay, so what is the deal with the reviving of the dead? Do we have to? We gotta get a coin or the diamond thing?
Oh yeah,
or-
diamond worth like so much gold or whatever.
Is that a thing we have to get, or is that a thing we have to get for the thing that that Obertus can do?
That would be specifically for Obertus. I don't think we know exactly what it entails to
But
resurrect someone from the dead.
Barry looks and says, I mean, diamonds are pretty expensive in the city right now, but if you can find your way into the Malaya's caves, like, they're probably fresh for the taking.
Cool. Also, shit, we're still talking about this in front of Barry. We
Well,
should
we didn't
probably.
talk about who, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
Barry's
what?
like, to be perfectly clear, I have heard nothing, but if you need help, I'm here.
Great.
Again, I live here too,
Yeah.
so I'm happy to help.
Yeah, Barry's great. Barry's chill.
Barry's
Barry's
great.
just like he's just like does like the zip like the toss away the keys like
Thanks.
I'm gonna keep working on this. If you happen to find a safe way into the Malaya's caves, I could borrow a couple of men from Tenzin to go and do some mining.
Cool.
But you'd have to find me a safe way in first.
Right. Right. Okay. So maybe a little bit of a precarious entry, it
Yeah.
sounds like. Okay.
He looks and he says, there might be another way to find diamonds.
Okay.
Depending on the divine dungeon that you go to, sometimes diamonds are a more common treasure to be found.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a good idea. Barry, I completely forgot, even though I live here. Do we have barracks here, just in case we, say, wanted to bolster our numbers here at Rockcroft?
Barracks?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we didn't really build this place to be a military base. We built this place to be, I mean, rebuilt it to be, you know, more of a entertainment area. We built the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Which is dope. But hear me out here. We thought about maybe starting something called the Shields of Rockcroft, where we would essentially provide escort to caravans and things of that nature, going everywhere from Arcana to like the north, south, and to the east, and then possibly towards like through the west after we get the Ainswood situation situated.
Okay, I'm digging it.
Yeah, you're picking up the vibe.
I'm picking up the vibe.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. It's going to be a little bit hard.
That's what she said.
Oh,
Um,
Ratsu. So funny.
Thanks.
It's going to be difficult. Like, I mean, we've already got the building set out. He's like a bear. He barracks. He starts like stroking his beard. He's like barracks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's like, I mean, the most space technically would be the space we haven't taken advantage of yet. He looks back towards the ring and he's like, what about under it?
Yeah, absolutely. Under Rockcroft, we just keep going down.
Yeah, we just dig underneath and have the barracks below the ring.
Absolutely. Because then people coming through will be like, oh, this is just a small. There's no way that we could have. There's no way that there's like a ton of badasses that live here. But in reality, we have a ton of badasses that live here. It's just underground.
Yeah.
And then we can
To be fair, that's kind of like what we're known for is digging down. Am I right? And I punch Bear in the arm.
He punches you back, not as hard, like harder than he intends, and give me a athletics check.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll his athletics here. It's not that great, Barry.
Well.
Oh well. Oh wow.
Oh yeah. No, you fucking you shoulder it and don't move at all. He's like, ah yeah, and slaps you on the back.
I hold my arm really tight and I'm like, how could you? And I just walk off.
That was really nice of you.
Oh,
He looks and he's like, normally excavation like that would be fairly expensive.
Right.
But in this case, a barracks I think is an interesting idea. I like where you're going with it, and again, as a citizen of Rockcroft, it's I think my responsibility to help with doing something like that. So I'm going to call in a couple favors to get it done. It may just take a bit of time if I'm doing it that way.
That's totally fine, because in reality, you are not the last person that I need to talk to about this. This is a matter of everyone who lives in Rockcroft. This wasn't Rockcroft to begin with, so the people whose land this was before need to be talked to about it before this is actually shovels meet the dirt.
Okay.
So I'll get back to you on that.
I could talk to Niles about arranging a town meeting.
Great, that'd be fantastic, and we'll put it to a vote then.
Okay. I think that'll be arranged. What else is happening in Rockcroft right now? What is everybody doing?
I'm calling Rattooth on the crystal.
Hey, you just walked away. What's going on, Galid?
Hey, I'm lost and I don't remember where to get a drink. I'm literally 20 feet ahead of you, and I'm just looking around.
Okay, so chances are, Galid, I need you to take your backpack off and then just look in there. I don't know that we actually have anywhere to drink here in Rock. Actually, we have an inn.
You do, yeah. It is a tavern and an inn.
Oh yeah, so just keep walking and then go west, and it's the first building to the west.
I hang up and I just give him a thumbs up and I walk.
Cool. Awesome. I might end up going with Galid to the tavern. I forgot that there's somebody that may or may not be there.
You go to Rockcroft Tavern and Inn, run by Sylvia and Marcella. Marcella being the young daughter of Sylvia, who is running and bringing drinks to people. There's a couple of people from Mercana who are sitting and having just a drink and just relaxing. The moment you both sit down, there is an ale and a whiskey waiting for both of you.
That's what's up.
Hello, Sir Rottooth and Lady Galid. Drinks are on the house as always.
Thanks, Marcella.
You're really sweet. Thank you.
I'm gonna give her a gold piece.
Yeah, Marcello will take it and just kind of giggle with glee as she sticks it in a little pocket in her dress.
Cool.
Sylvia looks and says, what can we do for you? You just here for a drink? Your friend didn't stop by.
Oh, I wasn't expecting anyone, Sylvia, but no, it's totally fine.
I'm looking up at you.
What was her name?
But no.
Peregrine, right? We're still looking out, just in case.
Oh, wow! Just really giving up the ghost like that, so fast. Remind me to never. Okay, nope. Sure. Thanks, Sylvia. That's awesome.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that
Thanks,
a secret?
Sylvia.
Hold on.
You called me. You never said anything about keeping it under wraps.
Awesome. So who else have you told?
No one. I was asking now.
This is Sylvia the town crier, actually. Fantastic.
Sir Rottooth, I didn't mean to offend you.
No, I'm not offended. It's totally fine. I'm just not gonna hear the end of it. But
so like
Sylvia, you're an absolute dear. We'll never forget this.
She walks back into the kitchen, and comes back out with a already cooked turkey leg, and like potatoes, vegetables, like fixins, like both of you, like in front of you, a plate each.
Awesome.
And then she goes and tends to the other customers and leaves you to your devices at the bar.
Her name is Peregrine, right? Or Peregrine?
Peregrine, like the bird.
Okay.
Perregrin.
Cool.
I believe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bust in.
Just kick the door open.
No. No. I do want to think that the doors are like saloon style though. Like
Oh, absolutely. Gotta be.
You walk in.
Doors that look like shields.
Yeah.
Same treatment. Like a nice large like the glass itself is very large, like a big large glass of Merlot. And like a little like tray with some sandwiches, and she'll ask if you want a turkey leg as well.
Oh yeah, you know what, hun? That sounds so good. I am freaking famished. Famished.
Yeah, brings the same spread then. Turkey legs with the potato and the vegetables.
Deal. I'm gonna be eating everything at this, like all of my tentacles will have different foods, and my big goblet of wine will be in the other one. I've got a cigarette in the other tentacle, just going to town. All right, kids, what I miss? Had to catch up with good old Captain. You know how it is.
Frida, you're never gonna guess what I found out.
You didn't miss a single thing.
Okay, you shut up. What I miss? What happened? What I miss?
And I look at Rottooth, and I've just got like the most like mischievous smile on my face.
Do it. Tell me. Do it.
Rottooth here might have a lady
new
caller.
championship title battle coming up very soon.
Okay. What did you say again? I'm sorry, because he's clearly
about the
lying.
Title fight? I can tell you all about it.
Is this
I look at
Go ahead.
I look at Rottooth and I say 25 gold.
You asshole.
Does this have something to do with your reading, Rottooth?
Why would it have anything to do with the fact that I can read?
I don't know. Why would it have anything to do with the fact that you can read?
I'm gonna roll a sleight of hand check real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna intensely stare. Yeah. I'm gonna intensely stare at Gilly.
As you do, you just hear like the loudest money push over. It's just like you hear every single piece of 25 gold being pushed over to Galid.
Great, and my tentacle is gonna whip over and just smack down on top of the 25 gold.
Rottooth
has our hands are all on each other now.
Rottooth has like shaved the table with the money. Like there's just like curled shavings from where he was pushing.
All right.
Oh,
This has
Bear.
got to be good.
Oh, Bertus, were you with the gang or were you doing your own thing?
Obertus
I
is probably doing
will-
something like actually helpful.
Um, I would probably be looking for an opportunity to reach out to, oh, brain fart. Sorry, my bad. Remora.
Remora. Okay. So you would have gone back into Mercana instead of staying in Rockcroft.
Well, unless I'm gonna like send a message to, like, if I'm gonna be sending a message to her, maybe that's what I'm doing. Obviously we ended the last session and I was talking to the new guy. Sorry, name is escaping me right now.
Barley Ketterman.
Ketterman Barley.
Ketterman
Ketterman Barley, other way
So
around.
we were
My
talking
bad.
about, probably would have taken some time to, yeah, I've got that written on I've got it in my sheet now. Talking to him about how we're gonna handle things within Rockcroft, and then probably would have gone and gotten something to. Definitely need to go get something to eat. So, and a little to drink, I guess. So I would have caught up with him eventually.
Okay, so you're with the rest of the party?
Yeah, probably. I mean, if that wouldn't have taken too long, then yes.
Oh no. Yeah, it's sending off a message. If you like, you could have one of your attendants run a message into Mercana, to Remora, and then yeah, do some quick like housekeeping with Ketterman Barley before going to the tavern. Absolutely not a problem at all. So yeah, sorry. Please proceed. Everybody, the whole crew. Again, same thing. Obertus, you get the same treatment. You get the turkey legs, full spread, ale and a whiskey. And yeah. Please proceed.
Perfect. All right. So
We've all
I
got
can
hands
see.
slapped down on the bar top.
Okay. Looks like there's some money involved here. So this is gonna be some good stuff. Rawtooth, zip it. Gilly, what's up? What's going on? What do you know? Spill the
I
beans.
gave you the 25 gold, Khalid.
You know, we had a bet to see how fast you would get here after us,
Mm,
and I won.
right.
It's true.
That's what I thought. Okay, well, I'm keeping this, and I'm gonna take the 25 gold.
Well, now it's out of my hands. It's out of my hands, Khalid. That's your gold.
The debt's not paid.
That's not my fault. You're just bad at taking debts. I don't know. That seems like a you thing.
All right, I have 25 more gold than I had before. That's great. I hope you move that to my bag for me there, Rottooth. And Gillied, I do know where all the wine is in the house, so I just need you to remember that. One last
Yep,
chance.
that's okay. Wine is literally like water to me, so like.
Great. Okay, Obertus, what did you see? What did you hear? What do you know?
Oh, am I supposed to be making a check of some kind here?
No, just in general. Do you know what the thing is that Rottooth is trying to keep from us? Me
no,
specifically?
I don't have any idea. I mean, no. I wasn't anywhere around for all that. I don't know anything about that. What's going on?
Obertus just walked in. He's like, "What is going on?"
It's like I was over
Alright.
there. I was taking care of stuff at the temple. Sorry, I didn't. Me and gossip just aren't a thing.
Go. Okay, gotcha.
I don't know.
No gossip. All right.
XOXO gossip.
XOXO, Obertus. Okay. All
Alright,
right.
I'll tell you for 25 gold.
Oh, you know what? Perfect. I'll give you 25 gold as soon as you tell me. You know I'm a woman of my word. Come on. Scout's honor. And I'll 25 of my tentacles just.
So turns out our friend Rottooth here may have a gentle lady caller.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Outed.
Okay.
I just look so pleased with myself right now. Just
Cool.
Rottooth, maybe she could read to you sometime.
I don't need anyone to read to me.
Right.
I can read just fine.
That's right. You can.
I like grab a menu, and I have it memorized because I helped write it, and I start reading the menu.
But it's
the menu's
upside down.
Upside down.
Yeah.
Rottooth, roll a persuasion check with advantage.
What is this lady's name?
That's a 9.
What am I doing? What is this for?
To convince us that you can actually read.
God, I had a negative 3. I have a negative 3 for my intelligence. I'm dumb as fuck. Yeah. So I am reading the menu upside down.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's Peregrine.
Peregrine. Oh, Peregrine.
Yeah, she has my crystal number thing. And,
Yeah.
I told her if she wanted to come by Rockcroft, she would have a room prepared for her. That's all. She hasn't come by.
A room for two, or
No, just a room for one because we were going to be gone.
Oh.
Well, I don't know.
Sylvia leans into you, Frida, and says, "The Emperor's suite."
Oh my
Yeah, it was the
god,
nice.
Sylvia! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm not gonna have her sleep where,
right.
I would have Galid sleep.
Yeah, not the same as dirty old Gleed. Just
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm just kidding. I give you a wink. Like, hey.
Glade, you're just you can't even
Wait a
shoot your
second.
gun right. Yeah, you couldn't sleep in the Emperor's suite. You can't even shoot your gun right. There would be no way.
Right.
I can
right.
literally shoot my gun better than any of you. That's
Give
why
it
it's
to me.
my gun.
Give it to me. I guarantee I
I have
can
a
shoot it.
certificate.
No. Come on.
Before you got that certificate, I could shoot it better than you. I could do it. I fucking guarantee it.
Okay. You look. Everybody can shoot everybody's gun well, and that's great. But let's not do it here.
I set up 5 glasses on the bar and I start
Okay, you leave.
Everybody clear out. Clear
No.
out.
No, we are gonna make Sylvia very mad. She takes really good care of us, so let's maybe.
She says, "I bet you I could take both of you."
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, yeah, no, and I put it up at that point. I'm like, yeah, probably.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, probably so.
Typical Khalid. All right.
Okay, so Peregrine is your lady friend.
She's just she didn't even show up, so no, she's not my lady friend.
Not
She's
yet.
just a person who I've met who is very pretty and very strong.
Very pretty and very
She is both of those things. I'll give that to you, bud.
She is. She looks like she could toss Galid around, that's for sure.
Well, she beat me in arm wrestling twice.
Oh my god, Rottooth.
Yeah, and I was trying.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
What is the mating life like of a
You've read it in your books. We don't need to get into all this. You're gonna act like you don't know.
Well, I mean, those are books. I don't know. It's technically, fiction. Probably.
Well, I've never read them, so I don't know how accurate they are, but they're probably
right.
pretty accurate.
But you could read them, and that's what's important.
Yeah. I could probably I could write one.
You could write one with words. I bet you could. In a pen.
Yep.
Probably so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. So, have you tried sending?
There are a couple of things that we have on the agenda. Some orders of business.
Oh yeah,
if you will.
real life stuff. That's right. That doesn't.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Number one, you owe me 25 gold.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Well, thank you. And it's
Deal's
just
a
the
deal.
same pouch.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll pocket it. Number
Ghosts.
2,
Yep.
do we know anyone that can do the thing that we need done for us to save, everything from war?
Right. To set it straight, as it were.
Yeah, set the record
Yeah.
straight. Is that
Save the economy, and what have you.
Robertus, do you know someone that can do that? Can you do that?
Do what?
The
Sorry.
Bringing someone back to life thing.
Well, I was going to reach out to some friends and check within the church itself, the Church of Kellenvor itself, to see if we have somebody of sufficient stature that will be able to perform the ritual that we would need done. But I want to try to approach this conversation either with somebody I trust or very delicately, given the nature of the situation.
So you'll do the talking.
How does your big G God feel about that whole bringing someone back thing?
Wait, did you call him a big genie god?
Big G.
Oh, okay. I was like, that seems,
Kellenvor is
G
kind of
God.
I don't know, what do you want to call it? To put it maybe in a way that everybody understands. He's kind of like the ticket taker at the toll booth, the guy at the turnstile. He's just trying to make sure people get where they're supposed to go.
Just kind of like a 9 to 5.
It's not so much
it's just a hobby.
He's not there to sit in judgment so much as he is to just make sure that the dead make their way to the appropriate location for their afterlife. So as far as people coming back, it's really more about the spirit of the person that the creature that you're trying to return to the land of the living. They have to be willing to come back. We could the problem we might face with this ritual is ultimately the Were Tiger Prince. He may not want to return.
Yeah.
Oh, he can just say no?
He could choose not to. He could choose to stay if he believes that he has reached his reward. He is where he is supposed to be. He could stay there. And that
or if he just doesn't want to help us do the right thing and just wants to be petty.
Well, it'll be his choice ultimately. I don't know if we'll be involved in the ritual at all. We might be. Sometimes you can be involved in those rituals. And you can make an offering. Add your prayer to the ritual so that it is hopefully heard by the person that you're trying to reach out to, and maybe you can convince them or persuade them to return.
Yeah.
Now, if you want them to return, you should be participating in that ritual in that way. It probably wouldn't do us any good to have somebody participate in the ritual who isn't serious about wanting him to return. Oh,
Yeah.
hello, puppy.
Well, what's nice is I'm sure he would like to return. He was a prince, not a king. Rip. So he probably wants to be a king at some point. And if all else fails, I might be able to goad him into coming back. I do want him to come back, though. Let's be being super honest here. Would love for this guy to come back.
Mm-hmm.
But if it comes down to it, I could just make fun of him until he wants to come back to kill me. And then, hey, at least he's back. You know what I mean?
Well,
say, don't you want a second chance?
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
You want another shot, put him up.
Yeah.
That might work. But I guess the whole point is if we're whoever's going to participate, And it wouldn't necessarily have to be all of us, or maybe it would be. Maybe it would be best if it was, as part of our attempt to return him. But we're going to have to be all of a like mind that we really want him to return. Now, whatever form that takes, if you're challenging him to another duel or wrestling match, or you're trying to goad him into it, or whatever, I mean,
that's just a last ditch effort, honestly.
yeah.
That's just. How does your religion deal with curses?
Well, I mean, Kellenvor is pretty neutral about the. He's pretty middle of the road. His focus is more about the law, the order of things, rather than the good and evil of things. So,
Gotcha.
I mean, I could cast a cursing spell if I wanted to, but I could also cast blessing spells. It's really kind of left up to the individual clergy.
Gotcha. So you might not be the.
Your
religion might not be the one that I need to go to get a curse removed.
Oh, well, I mean, that might be a separate discussion, really. That again, you're talking about finding somebody of sufficient talent and belief within their order that can cast the spell that you're looking for them to cast to remove curses. So, what kind of curse are we talking about?
I got a pretty awful one.
Really?
But I mean, it was at first, yeah.
I think it depends on who you ask. And do you know what the repercussions would be of you having the curse removed?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what happens to this?
Right.
I think I'm not ready for it to be removed yet.
I don't know that I'm ready for it to be removed yet either, to be completely honest.
I'm just asking when that time.
Okay.
So, Albertus, the reason why I'm such a lovable and nice guy and not at all a bastard,
right,
is because
not one bit. No,
not at all.
Not this guy.
It's because I'm cursed to be good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cursed to do good and not kill, to not murder.
No,
murder.
Not to not murder. It's just to not. So
the bad people.
Right.
So, right, bad people.
Yeah. So if at one point I was a total villain, right? I was really bad. I was killing innocent people left and right. I was eating a lot of humans. It was my thing.
You know that song like Mother, that's by that guy, what's a Glanzig or whatever.
Lanzig?
Yeah, he's totally bald aside from the sides of his hair, but it's bald here, but the sides of his hair are really long,
he was in that band Misplaced ones, something like that.
Yeah, and it's all
DMCA proof.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and that song is just about matricide and doing bad things.
Yeah.
That was
classic bardic tale.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, for sure. That was Rot Tooth's life.
Yeah.
They could have just been like Rot Tooth. Look out for Rot Tooth.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah, but that's the old me, and now I'm I don't know. I'm a good guy, obviously.
Obviously, he's not eating babies anymore.
I'm not eating babies.
So that's good.
Well,
so I'm cursed.
Maybe I'm going to have an unpopular opinion about this, but I mean, having gone through my own recent decisions to try to atone for our actions with regard to the unicorn and the War Tiger Prince, I got to be honest and say I kind of firmly believe that you should be making choices of your own volition and not as influenced by anyone else or anything else. So, as you know, now I'm not so sure I would like the person that you previously were.
Right.
But maybe it's your right to be able to make that choice to be that person or not be that. Make the choice not to be that person. Maybe you can do that.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to on
we need to know
purpose.
if it's the real, if you're doing it for real or if you're doing it because of the curse.
Right.
I mean, I understand that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. I feel like I've made some choices recently that I am more fond of than choices I was making before. I know I'm not perfect by any means, but I'm pretty close. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
So,
I'd say you're making a positive impact right now with regard to Rockcroft, the building of a community, the building of people with a purpose, giving people a purpose. I mean, those are all things that I think reflect well. But if they're only a result of the curse, um, are they empty gestures or not?
right. Which is why I'd like to try and get the curse removed, because I do legitimately think that I could not be a total terrible person without the curse. But there's no way to know unless I don't have it,
Well, maybe we could build some safety guards, put some safety guards in place if that's a thing that you decide you're ready to do, just to ensure that you're safe and we're safe and Rockcroft is safe. And then when everybody feels good about it, maybe there's some, I don't know, milestones or check marks or whatever that we can ensure you're hitting before we say, all right, buddy, free ball it,
Yeah, I get,
no curse.
I get chips every month.
We give you a chip every month you don't murder
Definitely
somebody.
a probationary period.
Yeah.
Well,
Or maybe we take you to a dungeon once a month and let you just
Go
work it out,
ham. Yeah, that's a good idea.
That sounds pretty cool.
That's a good
let
idea.
you get it out against people that could
Suck.
deserve it. rather
Yeah.
than not.
That's true. Nothing
I mean,
wrong
I
with the
guess
vigilante.
The real question here would be, or would you be stronger as a warrior without the curse?
Oh.
We know that we are due to face probably some very strong individuals that we need everybody to be at their utmost.
Yeah.
Would you be stronger without the curse?
That's
than
true.
you are
I
with
don't
it?
know. I don't know if I would be. I do know that before I got the curse, I only had like one shield. And now that I am cursed, I have a lot,
So true.
So,
That is the
Almost
only
as if
measure of
you are
strength.
choosing shields above any other tool.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other tool better. So, but
What did you use to kill before?
my hands a lot of the time and my teeth.
Huh.
Anything I can really get my hands on, but it was a lot of like punching into and pulling out from.
Oh,
A lot
yeah.
of
I'm picturing it now. Actually,
Yeah, I
a
can
lot
see
of
it.
eating while they're alive, sort of thing. It was a lot of fun.
Straight into the neck, sort of situation.
Yeah, I had a whole group of like orc. We had like a whole like war band that would travel around, and we would just fucking go to town.
Yeah.
But yeah, it kind of dropped off. One time I had a brother at one point, and after he got killed in this freak accident, I went looking for the fucking prince that got him killed, and then I got cursed. So ever since then, this is me. So
Oh, I'm sorry, Rat Tooth. I keep mixing up your name and the town.
Yeah, no, it's
so that's the wine.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. So
Well, so how long? Sorry to get us back on track.
no, this is great.
How long
Yeah.
do you think it would take for you to correspond with the necessary parties, Obertus?
Well, I'll be honest and tell you that I've already sent a letter to Remora because I wanted to reach out to her and talk to her. Her church, she's Remora is a much better person than I am. And we're just saying that She is
Okay.
she is a goodly person where I have not been so much.
So, all right. So
And
we got
I
a
am-
Peregrine and a Remora here, huh?
She's
so
a good.
she's but being that she is a good person and that I believe that she wants to do what's best for the community and the people, and if we bring them this plan, we are facing the potential that there will be repercussions for our actions, but we've tried to solve the problem, so hopefully there'll be some leniency involved.
Sure. Okay.
But if I was to
Well-
reach out, if there was anybody I trusted beyond those of my own church, it would be her.
Okay.
Where is she?
She's in Mercana.
Okay. So you're just waiting to hear back from.
That's where she's been residing as of late. Unless she's traveling or on a quest of her own, or I don't know. That's why I
Yeah.
reached out to her to check in with her since we've just returned. And
So I know you wrote her. Does she have a crystal calling device that maybe you could just, give her a little.
sure. I guess I don't know that.
You would,
Haven't
yeah.
ever asked.
You have her crystal number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe you could call her.
I guess I'm just
You
a
know,
little old school.
and that's you know what. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I appreciate that for sure. I hate the little crystal doodad, but seems like time is kind of the essence here.
Well,
I was even looking into if there was anybody that I could reach out to from my past. But I gotta say, all those Eldritch gods, it's not a great option. You know what I mean? Not a great option. If we start poking around asking any of those dudes to revive somebody from the dead, I mean, it's coming back as a ball of goop, with a penchant for murder, or we'll all be cursed, or I don't know. Or it'll be completely undead, like it's just they're not great options, I feel like. So
That sounds pretty cool.
it's cool. Like the Eldritch gods are very metal.
Yeah, I mean they sound badass.
Yeah, but it's not like save Mercana, cool, it's not like make everything right, like we didn't accidentally do that, cool, so
Right. Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't know. So yeah, if you think you could give her a little ring-a-ding?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll excuse me. I'll go speak with her. I'll go reach out to her and see if I can get a hold of her.
Hell yeah. All right, Obertus, you're the man. Gonna light up another ciggy here.
Oh, this is actually no smoking. Okay. The smoking section is actually in the back.
You're hilarious, kid.
Thanks.
So you kind of step aside and call Raymora.
I'll probably step outside, like outside where I'm not trying to find a space where I'm not going to be necessarily overheard.
Okay.
Although I will try to be as careful as possible about the conversation.
It rings like the maximum amount of times it can before it picks up. Here.
Okay.
Hello.
Remora. It's
Haha, just kidding. You've reached Commander Raymora's voicemail. Unfortunately, I am out on a mission with the council into the Ain's Woods. We're due to be back in a couple of days. Leave any messages with my attendants. Other than that, you have a blessed day. And then it goes to the voicemail.
Raymora, this is Albertus. Whenever you return from your mission, please contact me. I hope you're well. Bye-bye. Like an awkward ending because I'm...
Yeah, like a long, awkward pause before you actually hang up the phone. So, like,
Right.
when she listens to the message, there's like, is there anything left? She can still hear you breathing.
Did it wait? Did I hang
I
up?
gotta find the button. Or where? How do I turn this thing off again?
Beep. Beep.
I haven't used this thing very much.
But yeah, you only get her voicemail, and the messenger that you send also comes back and confirms the same thing, that Remora is in the Irons Woods right now.
Ooh, not good.
Did he just bring back in a tray of
Charcuterie
goodies?
tray.
It's that charcuterie board.
Charcuterie board? Okay.
$6.99 charcuterie tray from Castle. It's our anniversary weekend, guys. So
Yeah.
Happy anniversary!
Nice.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Weekend, yeah.
Do a little fancy snack.
Yeah, you gotta have a fancy snack.
But is he the only one getting the fancy snack?
No.
No, I am. It's just mine. No.
It's
She
just,
doesn't know
it's
yet.
just
For me.
mine.
Luckily, our desks are like, it's like an L-shaped sort of thing.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
how's it
yeah, I
going?
see. It's her fingers. I see them. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Whoa, you guys live together? Wait a second.
We are living in sin.
Spoiler.
Mhm.
Wait a minute. You said it's an anniversary weekend, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't say what of.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
we used to
Anniversary
celebrate
the
all
first
those
time they
silly
stubbed their toes.
anniversaries of different things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely not celebrating like the how long we've been together anniversary anymore, really.
Like, oh yeah, it's just like married years, 2 years married now.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's pretty good.
Pretty
What year
fine.
is it?
It's fine.
Pretty snazzy.
2024.
2024. I'll be celebrating number 24 this year.
Oh wow.
Dang,
Wow.
bro.
Yes. And 30 years total.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
That's exciting.
That's
awesome.
a long time.
Yeah, we've been together for
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah, in May.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
How did the phone call go?
It did.
She is out. She's
Hmm.
apparently she's on a mission to the Irons Woods right now with the council. So I hope that goes well and she returns from there.
Yeah.
Like she could be dead. Like she could die.
Well, I hope not. But I mean, they are. I mean, I think we were told they're pretty hostile towards everyone right now. So I mean, I'm assuming she's on a diplomatic mission.
Yeah, I guess it just matters how diplomatic they want to be.
Okay. Do we need a plan B?
Just in case.
I mean,
Rockcroft is plan B.
I can still reach out to. I can go and reach out to somebody in my church within Mercana and see if we have. I mean, I can. I mean, it's basically one or the other. I can reach out and see what's available.
Right. Okay. How's everybody else feel about our options? Either we wait to see if she comes back alive,
Mm-hmm.
or we see if there's anybody in Obertus's church who can do the deed and also not ask for us to be imprisoned or worse, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a tough decision because if we can just find someone that can do it, you know, like, will we get in trouble? Maybe. But I mean, it's like we're trying to right a wrong.
Right.
But we did start this whole thing, so like the government's not going to give a shit.
Yeah.
They're probably going to want to kill us anyway. But if we fix everything, then maybe we'll be good. So maybe we just want to stick with who Abertus trusts.
It's definitely one way to find out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Abertus, what do you think?
I mean, more than happy to try to reach out and see if we can make it happen.
Okay.
Is there a way you could maybe ask them, like, hypothetically, like if you, like, presented it like, hey, hypothetically, if I had a friend who maybe accidentally killed somebody very important and wanted to bring them back to life, hypothetically, would you be able to do that? And would you not then take serious repercussions against my friend? And see what they say? Maybe you do it like that? A little recon?
I would certainly, I can certainly, I have every intention of approaching it that way, yes.
Great.
But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, when it comes to discussing what I'm really looking for here, I feel like I'm going to have to be honest. And
Okay.
we're going to
Does money talk in your church? Or are you gonna?
I mean, I will be presenting them with the, with the fact that we have gone to seek the, coin that we would need in order to purchase the materials we would need for the ritual. So hopefully that will go a long way towards to resolving that conversation.
Okay.
Cool. We can only hope and I guess pray at this point that we can find a way to accomplish our goal here that we've set for ourselves. And again, we don't know. We don't have any idea what, even if we manage to succeed at this, we don't know that it will ultimately be a positive impact. I mean, there could still be a lot of anger from the the entities within Hines Woods. So,
yeah, we're taking
all we can do is try.
Yeah.
Try to do the right thing and see how it goes.
We already killed him once, so if we have to do it again, we can.
Oh God. Lord. Okay. Well, what do we need to do? We need to go to Marcana, I guess, huh?
Well, maybe. Can you just call someone? I don't know. I guess you don't have the entire church's.
I mean, the person I probably would start with reaching out to be honest, would probably be the person, whoever it was that was, and I cannot remember this, so I'll need help with this, but with the person who helped with my previous attempt at atonement, I probably would start there and take my concern upward through the hierarchy from that point. So,
cool.
I'm not sure who that is. I can't remember. I don't know if I've got that name.
I think it was Zaravas.
Maybe.
Wasn't it just like it was like a cloak with like a pitch black hole for a face?
You guys have one of those like church directories where everybody like takes pictures and.
As High Priest Zaravas. I'll put the name in the chat here.
Oh yeah. Okay. No faced man. All right. Yeah, Zaravas.
Cool.
Man.
Yeah, I guess give that guy a call. See what's up with that.
I guess I need another S. I was short an S. So yeah, do I have a way to reach out to him, or would I have to actually go into Marcana to? You'd
probably have to go to the church. As like old school and traditional as you are, that like he is. You're not sure how old he is, but he's definitely old school.
I'm gonna want to present the request in person, is what you're saying.
100%.
This is the seriousness of this. Is I'm gonna want to present it in person.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Well, do you want us to go with you? We can all take a trip to Marcana.
I mean, we can all certainly go. If you guys want to accompany me here, you can. It may be best if I start this conversation myself.
Sure.
And then we can go from there.
Okay.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I have a couple of things I might try procuring. in Marcana. I don't know if we have the means for it right now. I feel like much of our finances are kind of set aside for this big task. But I just want to see what things might cost.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could search out and see what the cost while we're there. One of the things that you could do is see what it would cost us to acquire the diamond that we're going to need for that.
Well, Barry was talking about how we might not have to buy a diamond at all.
Well, sure. I mean, that could be an option, but we also have to remember that in order to get to those, if I'm not mistaken, in order to get to where we need to get the location that they're talking about is the location you go through Ines Woods to get there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we do have a commission through the cleaning crew to go up there and meet our old friend again and help them in the Elven
And we talked,
City.
I think, a couple sessions ago about the possibility of taking the roundabout way through via boat or something else to go around the caves to get to where we needed to go. But that may or may not be an option that we can, pursue to take up that commission. So I mean,
yeah, we've got.
I really don't know if I want to step into the woods right now without at least exploring the possibility that we could accomplish this without doing so.
It's the Divine Dungeon Ceres. Is that right?
That's the one we did, but they said that there might be other Divine Dungeons that create diamonds that we might not know about yet.
So like Crom or
Yeah. Just some other thing we haven't experienced, possibly.
Got it. Okay. And there are the Ines Woods. Wait. So do we have to go through? Okay, yeah. So to get to Ceres, we don't technically have to go through the Ines Woods.
Right.
At all. Not technically, like we don't at all.
Yeah. Do we have a way of contacting Ceres? Other than like just going to the Divine Dungeon?
Oh, I don't know. Did she give you some sort of way to contact her?
Maybe.
Obertus?
That's a good question.
There's no way to contact her except for going there.
Just going directly.
Okay. So, and then the Malayas Caves are in the Malayas Mountains, which are up there through the Ines Woods. Okay. I see what we're talking about here. Okay. Dang. Do we know? I wish we knew anybody in the like the Kingdom of Brahm or any of those places up there, up nearby.
Yeah. There might be people like in the cleaning crew, because people come from far and wide. We could ask around, see if anyone's come from there.
That's true. Or what is this, Aaron Elnor? Somewhere in there, maybe.
Have a quest for that on the quest board. Signs of War.
Yeah,
that's the one that we were looking at doing, but couldn't.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Everything's kind of riding on this, fellas.
Yeah. Well, let's go to Marcana and see what we can find out.
Start from there at least.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me, fellas. Okay. Off to Marcana.
Yeah, you head back into Marcana. Is everybody going to the church with Obertus, or are people going off on individual tasks?
I'm gonna go try and hit the market.
Okay.
I'll go with you to the market.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So
you just come to the market with us for now.
Yeah.
We kind of need to let Obertus do schmooze it.
At least initially.
Yeah. Just give us a call if you need us to come back. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll send you I'll hit your beepers up.
Sweet.
Perfect.
Okay. We will start with the 3 at the market.
Okay.
You go to the market district, and normally it is bustling with like tons of people. This time around you go, and not only are there like very few merchants out, there's also like no people. Maybe like 1 or 2 people roaming around, but like it's not as busy as it normally has been.
Is it like a weekday? It's like Wednesday morning.
I mean, usually, no matter what day of the week, normally it's bustling with people.
Okay.
This is an
Can I
an
like
economy thing, I
find
think.
someone and like kind of like try and get their attention?
Yeah, there is one young fire genasi that is selling trinkets on the side of the road. Just in like with like a homemade like pop up like tent. That looks up and says, "Oh, hi. How can I help you?"
Hey, I was just wanting to know kind of what's going on with the market. Where's everyone gone?
Takes a look around and she says, "I don't know. I guess I didn't notice. Where are all the people?"
This is a worrisome response.
What do you mean you didn't notice it?
What is
Go
it
ahead.
busy like before or
She kind of like she does a double take, and like now she looks like she looks like she's waking up. Like she's like looking around again. She's like, I don't remember setting up shop this morning. How did I get here?
Oh, great.
I look around. Is there anyone else that I can see?
The one other person that you think like there's another person like in like a pop-up tent. Like none of the actual like shops are open.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to run to like the other person, like just sprinting.
You run to the other person, kneel down, and their wares appear to be like different like kinds of like dried foods, dried meats and things like that. Their body is like it looks like all of the moisture has been sucked out of the body. It looks like shriveled and almost like mummified, basically. Eyes like sunken in. This person is dead. They are not breathing.
What the fuck? I'm just like kind of like looking around the general vicinity, trying to see if there's like anything out of sort that could maybe give me any indication of something going on, foul play.
Give me an investigation check.
Can we all do that? Is that cool?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody who'd like to.
Yeah, because I don't got it.
Fuck. Those-
Rot tooth.
Oh, what's up,
oh,
dude?
Sorry, that was intimidation. I need investigation.
No.
No, no, I'm intimidating you to take this.
Honestly, you would get an 18 if it was your intelligence instead of your charisma. So, your investigation would have been an 18.
Okay.
Rot tooth again with like these like crazy like instincts. You look around at the scene a little bit closer and you notice things that you would notice in a fight. You see there appears to be drag marks that have been like covered over. It looks like not just like drag marks as if somebody was dragging a body, but there's also claw marks as if like whatever has been dragging these bodies is not human. Definitely quadrupedal. And it looks like whatever is dragging things around is rather large.
So it's large quadruped with
And in
claws.
charge.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I will let everyone know. People were attacked, and this was tried to been. It looks like this was almost covered up. Whatever attacked these people was, quadruped with claws. I'm assuming now with that from the Ainz Woods. But I don't know. That's just me. I'll keep looking around. Can I? Is there something I can climb to get like a vantage point to look out over the area that we're in?
Yeah, there's buildings all over the place. Like, you could fucking Assassin's Creed style climb up on top of one and like look down to like get a better view of things.
Yeah, I'm about to do that. Oh, cool.
You go to lift and like grab like on, so like you lift up, like climb up the first couple like bits, like no problem, like a good like 2 wall lengths. You get to the third one and go to grab onto one of the ledges and grab so hard that you pull it off and fall.
Cool.
Okay. Well, I can try. I've got all these little sucky guys. What
Yeah,
was that? Was it an investigation or like athletics?
I did athletics.
Okay. Let's see. Well,
10. You
not
get
great.
Right down the middle.
you get like the little chunk that he pulled off like gives you a better hand grip, and you get up just a little bit higher, where like you can look down and kind of get a better like an okay vantage of the area, but you don't see anything that he hasn't already seen.
Okay.
Can I tell where the tracks are going?
No.
Like where some? Okay.
It's almost like, because you're in like the bazaar area, it looks like things were dragged in every direction.
Right.
Okay. So, do we see any like fur or blood or anything maybe that we could take back to use on the animal decoder?
Oh,
Yeah, my bracelet.
That's the weirdest thing. There's no like, aside from those little bits of like slight drag marks in the sand and like claw marks from like you can see, like it's like something picked a person up and started dragging them and still had their like claws to move. So like it's like just like a slide portion and then claws beside each side, little claw marks. But like whatever whatever took these things has long claws, but that is not enough for you to be able to tell what it is. You just know that it's on all fours.
Shit.
So maybe it was actually carrying it like in its mouth,
Possibly.
maybe.
That's a thought.
or with its mouth, I guess I should say.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe ask the Genasi now that it's like woken up if it remembers anything.
Yeah, I just kind of want to run back over to their location and just be like, "Do you remember anything at all?"
She looks, and she still looks like kind of dazed. She says, "No."
Is it just you here, hon, or did you come with anybody else? Don't you guys normally try to work in twos?
Her eyes start to like get like, you know, that like gloss to them when somebody's like going to cry. Like
Yeah.
she's just like she looks shocked and afraid, and she's like, her eyes start to well up, and she's like, I don't know.
Okay.
It's okay. I think you need to go home. You
Yeah.
need to go home.
Yeah, we can help you pack up and we'll get you. Where do you live?
She once again, like, she's like, I don't know. Do I live in the tent?
Okay.
Oh,
let's go take a look. And we can definitely go see our friends probably over at the guild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
Let's go ask at the guild. Someone had to have been at market. Someone had to have seen something.
Yeah.
Take them to the cleaning crew guild hall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
just leave this here. Get anything you think you might need, and we're gonna get you somewhere safe. Okay?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Are there any other stalls open, or was it just these two?
It was just those two. It was
Okay.
empty otherwise.
What the fuck?
It's fucking crazy.
We're gonna cut to Obertus.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Obertus, you move and head to the church. Once again, there's not too many congregates or acolytes right now. There's like maybe one or two that are hanging out, as long as Zaravas, who like appears to be like just like writing notes at the head of the church. But he welcomes you, and like again, you there is no face, but you get that voice in your head that says, "Ah, yes, Brother Obertus. How can I help you today?"
High Priest Zaravas, I come to you with a very sensitive and important discussion to have. You are aware that the previous time I came to you was because I wanted to atone for slaying a celestial creature, the unicorn, within Ain's Woods.
Yes.
Me and my party were traveling through the woods and encountered this creature, and although we tried to reason with it, it was angry at us, and there was a reason it was angry with us. I come to you today because we're seeking a way to set this right. And I have to ask the question, is there anyone within the church, whether it is yourself or anyone else, that can perform the ritual that would bring someone back from the beyond, from their celestial rest, whatever plane their soul has gone to? Would you be able to perform the true resurrection to bring them back?
The high priest looks and he says, "It is not within my power to do so. However, there are members of the church in Brahm who may be able to assist you.
Okay.
Look for... If you can reach the high priest there, or high priestess there, her name is Zavana. I will prepare a writ to provide to you so that you can show Zavana that you have received permission from a high priest to initiate the ritual. You will likely still have to pay their costs for performing, as well as the cost for the diamond to cast the spell with.
We recently returned from a quest with the cleaning guild that, or with the hunters guild, that we, with the purpose of being able to hopefully cover the cost of this ritual. Do you know what beyond the material costs for performing the ritual we might be asked to provide?
He thinks on it for a moment. He's like, it's a pretty... I mean, that's a high-level spell. I think what True Resurrection's what 8th,
7th, I think.
7.
Oh shit! Still,
I believe it's.
It is 9th. That's a 9th level necromancy spell.
Wow.
I swear that. What's the one I was looking for at 7th level that I thought could do this?
Maybe just resurrection.
Maybe.
which brings them back, but
It
it's a
should
random
be what we.
body.
I mean, it should be what we. I believe it should be. It's the difference is how long they've been dead. No more than a century. Didn't die of old age and isn't undead. If the soul is free and willing, the target
Yeah.
returns to life with all its hit points. So 7th level is kind of what I was aiming for.
Oh well, 7th. Yeah. So even like a resurrection spell then. So he says if you were looking for resurrection, the normal price is about 2,600 gold pieces, give or take. Normally, because of the shortages and everything like that, that may have been, you may have a harder time. But knowing the church, probably not likely. Especially with a writ, you might be able to get them to provide you with a normal price. I think the greater issue at hand is finding the diamond to perform the spell with.
Yes, it's. I mean, the ritual itself. If I remember my teachings, it calls for a diamond of at least 1,000 gold piece quality, but those prices probably are inflated given the nature of the trade issue right now.
Yeah, and that's assuming they have any of those supplies left at all. I've heard that spell components have been selling very quickly due to the shortage.
High Priest, I must ask you, how deep does your mental communication go whenever you're speaking with someone? Are you able to read thoughts, or just to speak to them? I notice you haven't asked me what the purpose of this resurrection would be.
He looks and he says, "No,
If you realize what it is.
It's just to speak, but I have no reason to question you, son."
How involved is the church in the current council dealings with Ainz Woods?
We normally
Do we
don't.
have presence, or
We normally
are we
don't
not-
deal with
Sorry.
diplomatic matters. However, we did send a few of our lead clerics along with a few of the other churches have provided clerics as well for Ainswood expeditions for the council.
Do we expect those conversations to go well?
Not from what I've heard so far.
What if there was a way for us to do that, to improve the situation?
I would recommend doing it as fast as you can. Your crystal starts to ring. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop.
High Priest, somebody's, do I know who it is that's contacting me?
It's Ray Mora.
Oh, sir, do you mind if I take this?
Please go ahead.
So I'll take a few steps away and
Kids these days.
hit the button.
You
Hello?
hit the button, you hear up, just don't trust the shadows. The line goes dead.
This isn't getting any better.
I'm feeling panicked at the moment. Like, I'm not sure what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Albertus is kind of stuck at the moment.
Zaravas casts guidance on you.
I'm sorry, sir. That was my friend Raymora. She's a priest of Arverine. She was with the council group that I understand she went with them into Ain's Woods, and her message said something about not trusting the shadows. Do you have any idea what that might be about?
He looks and he says, his face gestures towards you and says, I do not know.
Are there shadows are there does the undead have a presence in Ain's Wood?
He says, maybe you should deal with urgent matters. I will pray on this and ask Kelimvor for guidance.
Okay. I thank you for your counsel, sir.
Bows
and I turn around and I rush towards the exit, and while I'm rushing that way, I'm dialing quickly at the rest of the party. Trying to who's the first person I find? Frida.
I think at the same time I'm dialing Obertus.
Getting busy signals.
Both of you are getting bit busy because you're calling calling.
Come on, your god shit isn't that important. Come on, answer.
Wait. Hello. Galid?
Hang up and call me back. Hang up and call me back.
Wait, are you on the phone with him? Just talk to him.
He can't hear me.
Well, stop talking.
Galid, listen to me.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Okay,
take his...
I'm leaving the church. I'm leaving the church right now. I've already spoken to the high priest. I received a message. Raymora contacted me on the crystal. Her message was garbled, but she said seemed like it was cutting out. Like I wasn't catching the beginning of it, but at the end, she said clearly, "Don't trust the shadows." I think the expedition into Ain's Woods has run into some kind of problem. Obviously.
Meet us at the cleaning crew. Meet us at the guild hall.
Okay, I'll see you there soon. And I hang up and take off at a run.
Yeah. You arrive at the guild hall. You are met by Pocky, who says, "Hey, how's it going? Haven't seen you. How are you guys hanging?"
Pocket, what the fuck is going on in the market?
What do you mean?
Has anyone come back? I stand up on a table. I'm like, has anyone been in the market today?
I don't think anybody from the guild has. We've got a lot of people who are out on missions right now, though, so it's a pretty light haul right now.
It's a ghost town. There's 2 people in the entirety of the fucking market. One of them is dead, a withered husk, and the other one doesn't remember anything from the entirety of the day.
The little girl still looks terrified. Pocket says, kind of panics, and walks the little girl over to Wanda, who immediately gives this little fire genasi girl a candy to calm them down, and Wanda has that mimic chest that is just friendly, just like a puppy, kind of nudging the fire genasi and kind of playing with her and kind of getting her in better spirits. Pocket takes you over into the kind of the guild leader's room, where you see Clean is kind of kind of watching or he's playing with a puzzle. See that he's just manipulating a puzzle box. Pocket sits down and says, "What's going on?"
People were dragged off. I know that for sure. By clawed, 4-legged creatures, and all 4 claws touch the ground. So it has to have been carrying things with its mouth, or if it has some sort of tail or something that it can carry things around with. I don't know, but yeah, what? I mean, it isn't good.
There's no carnage.
Either
There's
either
nothing.
everyone in the market has been taken, or they all scattered and people are missing. But there's like no sign of bloodshed. There's literally one dead body. The rest of the market's completely empty.
Yeah.
And again, that young lady seemed to have been in a trance, just in a complete fugue state. Just state, not steak. I'm sorry.
Got food on the bridge.
She's got
Did you say steak?
a fugue steak, baby. It's so good you can't even think about anything else.
Yeah.
So
Also, the tracks seem like they were covered. I only noticed them because I fight a lot, so I could tell that that's sort of kind of what was going on.
This was a planned. This is calculated. Something's going on, man.
Pocket presses a button and says, I need 3 squads down at the market right now. Reach out to the other guilds and get them putting squads out as well. He looks at you and says, we had been hearing about disappearances, but this is huge. I am enacting an emergency, or a state of emergency for the cleaning crew. We are all to aid as much as we can. Okay?
okay.
How long have these disappearances been going on? Has it been since the Ainswoods stuff?
Well, within the last 3 months, yeah, but it's never been inside Makana before.
Right.
All right.
How's Guildmaster Clean doing? Is he cognizant? Like, can he talk? What's going on?
Rarely lucid. We got him doing cognitive puzzles, trying to help his mental state, but whatever he went through and whatever magics were involved with this, we don't know what to do. Clean starts whispering to the puzzle box. The shadows. The shadows. The shadows are coming. Obertus, you reach the cleaning crew guild hall.
Okay.
Wanda is with a small fire genasi girl, seemingly trying to like calm her down. When she sees you walk in, she directs you toward, like, she just like points towards Guildmaster Clean's headquarters.
Thank you. And I'll head off that direction. I assume I'm walking into a room here and saying that. What do you mean something's going on? Catch me up.
The entirety of the market. It's like completely empty. It looks like something went down. People are missing. There was a dead husk of a body. This little girl, it's like she was in a trance or had her mind wiped. There's no one in the entirety of the market. Also, literally a husk of a body, like sucked of all moisture.
Like
also
drained?
Clean. Yeah.
Like drains. Yeah.
Clean's over here mumbling about shadows or some shit. How
shadows?
Yeah, he's like talking into
this. He said they're coming.
He's talking about this in this room.
He's still muttering it. The shadows are coming.
Okay. Raymora just contacted me while I was at the temple. At the church, my crystal went off. Mm-hmm. She was reaching out to me.
Right.
I caught the first handful of words. They were broken up, and then I heard her say, "Don't trust the shadows." And then it cut out. She was gone.
Did you try to call her back?
I have tried, and she's not. There's no response.
Okay.
I want to go over to Clean and like sort of crouch down and put my hand on the puzzle.
You put your hand on the puzzle, and he drops the puzzle, puts his hands on your shoulders, brings you in close so you're like face to face with him and says, "Don't you understand, my boy? The Shadow King is coming!" And then passes out.
Well, there you have it. Jesus Christ.
The Shadow King. The Shadow King? Who's the Shadow King? Do I know a Shadow King?
I don't know. That sounds like
Do
some...
you know a Shadow King?
I don't know. See
The
some...
Shadow King? The Shadow King. No, the Shadow King.
That does sound like a song.
Yeah.
The Shadow King. Okay. Pocket, what do you know about the Shadow King?
Pocket's like trying to like clean up. He's like, "I don't know a fucking thing about a Shadow King. What the like? That is the craziest shit I have ever heard.
Okay.
Do you understand
Sorry.
what just happened? This guy hasn't said anything. I've been feeding him paste because he can't chew, and he just said the craziest shit, and none of you seem very shocked."
Sorry. Yeah. Right. And you know who has it the hardest in situations like these? Caregivers. Pocket, how have you been lately?
Stressed.
Yeah, I'm sure you have been.
Pocket's the fucking man.
You need a spa day is what you need.
I do.
Glee is
I need a
pacing
spa
back
day.
and forth.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Glee, do you have anything to drink in your bag you could offer Pocket here, maybe? Wanda's kind of...
Yeah, what's your drink of choice?
What? Do you have tequila?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Well, all right, you make Pocket a drink. Rot Tooth, help Pocket, please, with
Yeah, I'll just pick up.
clean. Yeah.
I just pick Clean up, just holding him like a baby.
Yeah, maybe just give him a little rock. Can you rock him back and forth, Rot Tooth? You know how to do that?
Yeah, I'll just.
Okay, there
so
we
just,
go.
Pocket, do you ever leave Marcana?
I used to.
Well, if you get the opportunity, you can go see a show or wrestle if you would like to get some energy out at Rockcroft, if that will make you feel any better.
Listen, man, I haven't been able to get a free day since I took over for Clean. I don't know how he does it. It's insane. Like, the guy can't sleep to have to deal with as much stuff as he deals with.
Yeah. And look at where he is now. So, we might think about getting an assistant or something. Maybe we could help you arrange
Also a
that.
therapist.
A therapist would be a real good one. Talk about it,
Maybe we could talk about my mental health after we...
Right, state of emergency.
State
so
of emergency.
Sorry.
Shadow King?
Yeah.
What Shadow King?
What's the worldwide, that online encyclopedia sort of situation? What's that like? You guys have access to that here somewhere?
Internet?
Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
I don't think you're gonna find that on any kind of... I have never heard of a Shadow King. And
Okay.
if Shadows is becoming a theme, then I think that you need to look a little bit more old school.
Oh yeah,
All right.
you like to read books. I'm sure there's some Shadow King thing.
Well, certainly. There's some Eldritch.
Do you guys remember Eleanor Lindenbrook literally told us that people were going missing and her Elven Kingdom, like, what was that, three months ago?
Oh,
that
yeah, that's
originally came
right.
About?
Yeah.
She said people were going missing there.
We just got.
And now they're fucking missing here. We didn't.
We do need to go see them.
This is an
We gotta
official...
go to... Yeah.
Pocket says this is an official mission for you four.
Okay.
Get yourself prepped. My recommendation, do what you need to do, but I would head to the Kingdom of Brahm as soon as you can. They have a grand library that might have more answers as far as whatever the hell a Shadow King is.
Maybe we can have somebody. Maybe we can have somebody from Rockcroft go to Brahm to search for that sort of stuff while we go to help Eleonora.
I think that might take us. Like, we might need to be there because we need to talk to the king because the king went mad after meeting with Clean.
The high priest Zaravas told me that we might be able to find someone with the church in Brom that could perform the ritual we were asking to perform as well.
Perfect.
Okay.
Kingdom of Brom it
Cool,
is. Where is Eleanor again?
To the
North.
northwest.
Aaron,
Iron.
The mountains, the mines, just west. She's west of Brom, isn't she?
Yeah, just west of Brom.
In Iron Grove? Grave? Sorry.
No, that's
it's
east.
up here.
That's east. Sorry. Never eat soggy waffles. Sorry.
True. Don't do that.
We can go to Brom and maybe we can take a boat west.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obertus, you have a nagging feeling in the back of your head as you can like still hear kind of like the desperate sound in Raymora's voice before it had cut dead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm absolutely like we need to go. We need to get going.
All right.
What do we need to do before we can?
Well, we need to head home and get packed. Probably.
I think we can. I mean, we took our. I guess we can go and grab the horses and stuff so we can get there faster.
None of you have rested since Goose Island either.
Yeah, we also need to
do
take
that,
a rest for sure.
Let's go to Silver Manor, rest up, pack up, and leave.
But that's the.
tomorrow.
Do you take 8 hours to rest before travel?
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
we're
how long is the trip
Where are you going?
Take turns.
to
Brom.
Brom?
You're going directly to Brom.
I don't know. What should we do? Should we go
Yeah,
to Brom?
I think you guys should strategize and discuss this right now because there's a matter of possible desperation. There's a matter of like there's a couple places you can go, but taking too much time in one place may hurt something in other places. So you need to decide what the urgency is in what place.
How much?
Yeah. I mean,
How much is a short rest again? It's
Short rest
just
is an
4
hour.
hours. It's an hour.
Short rest is an hour.
And
It
that
doesn't recover our spells or anything else like that. I mean, we
No.
won't be fully rested.
Well, me and Galid don't use spells. You two do. So we could man the honestly, I think Brom can wait. I think we need to go save your friend and go to
in the woods and
in the woods. And
Well,
Galid and I can we can man the carriage while you guys sleep and take short rests and then you guys can get your spells back.
if her party has run afoul of the shadows, the only way we may be able to help them is by gaining knowledge about the shadows themselves. And if the only way to do that is to travel to Brom to try to attain that knowledge, then Brom may be our course, no matter. I mean, we may be talking about the difference between saving a few people, saving the rest.
Well, I mean, we also have
I-
the whole quest to help Eleonora.
Yeah.
I'm saying we go to Ainswoods, try and find your friends, and then go up to Eleonora to help her people. Because if they were losing people 3 months ago, they're fucked. We need to see if they're even okay, and then we can.
Bertus, I like where your head's at logistically. I think think if we're shutting everything else off and we're only talking about brains here, your plan's right. But this is Remora we're talking about.
I mean,
man.
you're talking to me about the difference between what my heart says and what my head says. And if I followed my heart, I'd be charging into Ain's Woods right now to go rescue my friend and everybody else there. But we may or may not. We may die in that attempt.
I mean,
I'm
that
gonna
wouldn't be
leave it
the
up to
first
you
time.
because Yeah, I'm gonna leave it up to you, and I'm gonna say it's your call because I don't know her. I got no skin in the game in those
I
woods.
mean, I understand your guild member or your friend is also in danger too, and to get to her, we have to go through everybody else. Can we do that? Are we capable?
I mean, we've made it through Iron's Woods a couple times.
This is different.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
This
different.
is very different, and if whatever the shadows are in the Iron's Woods, you know, again, we're essentially completely giving up the tactic of bringing the tiger prince back to life.
I mean, the upside of going into Hines Woods is if we can make it to the caves, we might be able to find the diamond we need from there.
Right.
We'd at least be making progress, but I mean, we might run into the people that we're looking for or that have been looking for us all along.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to. We may end up having to talk our way out of it.
Yeah.
Something
the way
we're
things are
famously
going right
good at.
now.
Yeah, we're so good at talking our way out
Yeah.
of things.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of my point. I don't
Yeah.
know. We end
Well,
up talking our way
I
out
think-
with our fists again. We're going to be still in the same situation we were in before.
Tenfold,
yeah.
probably.
I think the knowledge lies in Brahm, and if we need to, we can take turns. We just need to go get the horses in the carriage. We can take turns so you guys can rest up and hopefully make our way there.
Okay, the other thing, if we just want to make it real simple, I mean, if we don't go to Brahm, we're just directly disregarding what Pocket has asked us to do here. So, you know.
I thought Pocket asked us to do the other thing.
Oh, I
No,
thought
you
Pocket.
said to go to
Go to
Brahm
Brahm.
as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure. I mean, I'm good with whatever. It's okay. If we end up disregarding the bringing back Tiger Boy, I mean, there's.
I mean, we have with Resurrection, we have a year, like within a year, to get that done, right?
We do. Well, no, we've got a century to do. I mean, under the resurrection spell, we can get it done within a century. So time is not a factor there, as long as we have as long as we have
The materials,
The
and
materials
the
that we
person to
need.
do it.
and the parts of the body we need in order to bring him back.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then I guess let's go to Brahm.
Yeah, we'll go back to Silver Manor, get our horses.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll just do. Well, okay, so you guys aren't gonna take a rest.
We can maybe take a short rest.
Yeah.
It depends. Hey, Pocket. How far is Brahm from here?
I mean, you're looking at the immediate area is pretty like short. Like you're looking at a couple miles.
Okay.
Getting
So that would.
So not that far at all, really.
I can make a declaration as the guild leader, but I've heard that they've had some trouble. You might have an issue getting in.
And I have a letter from the church as a letter of introduction to my church. Do you think that will help?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's not about normally guilds are respected and have no problem, but we've been having an issue since King Brahm locked himself away. They've tightened up who they let in and out.
Well, then maybe we're going as we're on a mission for the church rather than on a mission for the cleaning crew.
We're on a mission from God.
I'll leave that up to you.
Brother style.
He will write his own writ as as the acting guild leader of the cleaning crew, and give it to you as well. So you do have the option of representing yourself as the church or the cleaning crew.
Yeah. Maybe would you say it's like 3 or 4 hours away? Or is it longer or less?
No, that's probably about right. If you're really, really gunning it, you could probably get there in about 3 hours.
It's what, 2.5 miles away?
Yeah.
Is that the right distance?
I want to
That
say,
feels like a really short distance for the map, the way I'm looking at it.
doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking that too.
I'm thinking scale might be off because this seems like the north part of the continent. I'm thinking like 10 hours, like in my head without seeing like a measurement. I'm
Yeah.
thinking
I'm
like
thinking
10
it's a lot
hours.
longer
So,
than that.
Right now, right now I have the grid scale at 0.25 per mile. Or like it measures it in 0.25.
Yeah, unless the continent's just real small.
Which, yeah, I mean, that's like, I mean, you look at like, you can get to from like France to Germany in fucking, you know, a couple hours on a train, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but that's like what?
what the fuck?
No idea.
Did somebody get murdered? What the? Okay, I'm muting that. The stream doesn't need to hear that.
Oh my
Probably for the
god.
best. So we're all sitting here going,
What the fuck?
Yeah, don't know. Well,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
like travel if you were moving on foot would be a lot longer. But
Yeah.
moving like in a buggy, yeah, like a few hours isn't unreasonable.
yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm just saying, I feel like it's got to be farther than just 2 miles away. I'm assuming it's a little farther than that, or just the way it looks like it would be, but
Well, I yeah, I don't know.
but
Yeah, it is just it's a small
Again.
it's a small continent.
Yeah. It hasn't been an issue until we need it to be longer than it is. So we're just gonna I think we'll just have to grin and bear it because we haven't brought this up until now.
it's fine.
Yeah. That's just I get it though. Because it does look longer, but it's okay. I mean, I'm just gonna be completely fucked if I'm being honest with you guys. I have less than half health right now. So
Yeah.
but you guys don't have any spells, so
Well, I don't think I actually got a chance to really use it.
oh okay.
Honestly,
I mean, I used them, and I assumed we were taking a rest when we got back, so
yeah.
I kind of jumped the gun on the rest function. But
I think
everything okay over there?
Yeah, is somebody getting murdered at your house?
what happened to the Easter egg?
It was Deanna.
Yeah.
She was in the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
Oh, she's
And-
laughing now.
I walked in and she was begging me to get out. She said, "If you come in here, you'll die."
Wow.
Never
I took her word
interrupt
for
a
it.
lady while she shits.
And
Never
now,
do it.
now she's Snapchatting her best friend while she's in the bathroom and just talking about what a time it is.
Wow.
That's so funny, dude. Oh my god.
I may or may
She's
not.
so silly.
Do not. Okay. Never mind. Back to the game.
I have a fun D&D night story from hanging out with my friends back in college. But my wife and I's like, I don't know, third or fourth apartment. I'm not sure which one. It was probably our third apartment together. And all the guys were hanging out over at the house, and my wife decided she was going to take a bath, and she took our dog, our small Yorkie poodle, in with her to keep him in there in the bathroom.
Nice.
As you do.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do. And we're in there
Yeah.
hanging out. I'm running an adventure, and then all of a sudden I hear her scream, and the dog had decided he was going to jump in the bathtub with her. So had to go retrieve him and dry him off.
That's so cute.
That's
Oh my
funny.
gosh.
He was our first dog, and he was a very, very good boy. So
Oh.
he just apparently wanted to get in that bathtub or wanted to see
Yeah.
what it was about, and he found out.
Sweet.
Mhm.
Sweet
He
baby.
got dunked.
Oh my
Anyway.
gosh. What if Go ahead. I'm sorry. What were you going to say?
I was just gonna say, why don't we take like a 5-ish minute break here? We can refill drinks real quick,
Cool.
bathroom break,
Yeah.
and then we can kind of conclude this last hour or so as to like what is going on.
Yeah. Wrap it up.
Sweet.
Sounds good.
Oh, nice.
I
Pulp the kettle on.
pulled the kettle on. Come here. Told you. Oh, you feel something? Ooh, whatever, girl. Hey, were you done with the charcuterie board? Okay. Yeah, the charcuterie.
Hello.
Hello. I've just been sitting here watching stuff about the new Doom movie.
Oh yeah.
How about some mind
Theory.
fuckage to go with your game, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, big on the mind fuckage.
Oh yeah, well, we're not back.
I
Yeah.
know.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, fucking watching last week's session and like we just jumped right back into the gameplay after the break, and for like a good solid part of the round, it's still on the be right back screen while we're fucking playing.
I remember
Nice.
that.
Yeah. For some reason, Arena wasn't loading for me whenever we first started, and I was like, are we live? I don't think we're live. And then I had to refresh it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I finally got to say the word Shadow King.
How long have you been waiting to say that?
Oh, so long.
That's the hardest thing about being a DM. It's like, there's something down the road that's gonna shit on you, and I want to say it so bad.
I think my biggest goal for this campaign has been to just throw mystery after mystery at you so that there's so many things that you have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a feeling that us going to Braum means that we are not gonna get the Signs of War quest completed, which is fine. I'm excited to see what this Aaron Elnor, what happens to it after we don't go there, because it's been up there for a minute.
No one tell Rayla that we just left her sitting for 3 months.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, the quest, the Signs of War quest came after the 3-month jump.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, so it hasn't been up that long.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I thought I remembered it before, but just I have dumb memory. Oh, kitty.
Sorry, do you guys see a butthole?
Oh,
shit.
Butthole!
Sometimes you get
Great, now I've
exposed
got
to
pink
a.
eye.
Sometimes you get exposed to a butthole. Okay.
Yeah, it's just gonna happen.
Sometimes there's a butthole.
It's just the way it is.
Sometimes when you touch.
That's just the way it is. Some things will never change.
So
Like buttholes.
before the break, a lot happened. You are. You decided to go and head towards the Kingdom of Braum. Are you doing any kind of like what kind of preparation are you doing before you leave
H.
the area?
What?
I think we're going back to the manor.
Okay, you're going back to the Solar Manor.
We're gonna get
Horses and
our cart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, horse and carriage.
Okay. It's just drawn by one horse, right?
Yeah, we can do all 4 of them, I think.
But
Yeah, we can
Right.
we can hook them up.
we can if we need to, but do we need to? That's what I'm asking.
I don't think. I mean, we don't need to. But that one horse will. I don't know. No, we don't have to do it.
Okay.
The reason I
Ask is because if we're thinking about trying to swap off on rests, perhaps, is that what we're? We need to address who's taking a short rest. I guess probably.
I have to. It sounds like you don't have to.
Yeah, my health isn't great, but I could, drink another potion and if it's orange, sorry, just out of game real quick. Orange dots means have spells, yes? White dots mean no spells, have.
No spells have.
on
I don't know.
'Cause
You
don't
Yeah.
really use
I
them.
don't either.
Obertist. How do yours look right now on your spell sheet?
If you have orange dots, you have spell slots.
Great, thank you. Okay, then yes, I have all my spell slots.
We actually looking at our goods bag.
Mm-hmm.
We have 4 potions of healing and 1 potion of rejuvenation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think like you and Obertus should rest,
Okay.
and Khalid and I should drive, as it were.
Okay.
If that's
Which is why I said we should tie up all 4 of the horses to the cart to allow people who are resting the time to rest, so that we don't have to ride the horses. They're all hitched up. Does that make sense?
no, I just imagined you guys would sleep in the cart. Sorry.
As a nice DM, I will say 4 horses will get you there faster,
Right.
even at like a quick trot. However, the more horses that you take, the higher the animal handling check is.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe we just take 2?
Split it in the middle and take 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So someone's on a horse and someone is on the horse that's also pulling the cart or whatever. I don't know. I just keep imagining the cart as a bed. I'm sorry. I know it's a cart and it's not like a travel trailer
Yeah,
thing.
like a carriage.
I apologize. Yeah.
Yeah, so we can have the 2 horses hitched on the front,
Right.
and then me and Albertus can sleep in the carriage while you 2 are riding on the carriage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Then yes. Perfect.
Cool.
Let's do it that way.
Let's.
No. Okay. Sweet.
You
Okay.
have some healing potions. I don't know how the travel there will fare. But it's not like we can go to the market and really shop for anything right now either.
Right.
So
I can't make any more right now. So, but I will see how many I have. We should probably check in with Silver real quick as well and just see if they know anything or have heard anything about the Shadow King.
Yeah, she's got a giant library, doesn't she?
Uh-huh.
Maybe
in this
she
live
might.
long life.
Yeah, maybe she might have a book about it. Might mention something about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of her library is smut.
Yeah, but like, you know, some smut is based off of real things, right? Maybe there's a
There's
a King in Shadow book.
How the
Yeah.
the Shadow King inside me.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just it's part of the Inside Me anthology.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just monsters inside me.
Yeah, monsters
Yeah.
inside me.
Yep.
We also do have 1 wild magic mushroom left. Anyway, so we can go and yeah, talk to.
Let's talk to Silver real quick.
Yeah.
Silver is tending to the what we now call a kind of slime garden. What is the fountain in the front, but is kind of where the slimes like to play.
Aww, our little babies.
In 3 months, she has adapted it so it's got like it's almost like how you'd have like little tubes on the walls for cats, but it's for the slimes, like little tubes with like little windows, so they can hide and run around and inside and like through the fountain.
Oh my gosh.
There's little spots where she'll like put like little like meat or like little bits of like stuff that she knows that they like to dissolve.
That's awesome.
Oh my god. Silver, you've just made such a little home for them. They just love it so much.
Well, I love watching them.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Just like
I'd like. Go ahead, I'm
No,
sorry.
you go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it's been a really long time. I feel like it's been ages. I know it's been like weeks, but I'm gonna hug you now and say it's really good to see you.
she again, like a big turnaround from when you first met Silver. She loves all of you like your family. She gives you that like big like mom hug almost.
She's the cool aunt.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we're leaving again. Shocker. We've been here for 5 seconds and we have to go. But I wanted to check in on a couple of things. A, how have you been?
Good, good. We have held off on book club. We won't have it without you.
Okay. It's breaking my heart. I can't wait for our first meeting back.
I've been stockpiling wine for the occasion.
Nice.
Yes. Oh god, it sounds so nice.
And some nice teas.
Tea and wine. Oh my god. Okay, but real world.
Real okay.
There's some shit that's going down.
Okay.
And we have to travel to the Kingdom of Braun to do some research, and wanted to see if you have heard anything or know anything about the Shadow King. Does that ring any bells?
Her eyes go kind of like wide. She says, where did you hear that?
Well, a couple of places. You appear to be shaken, perhaps.
Where did you hear that?
That's what they used to call the King of Dominion.
I thought it was the twins, the Dominion twins.
The old king. Their father, maybe grandfather. I don't know how old they are. But the king during like the war. His title was the Shadow King.
Okay. This is something you and Obertus were talking about recently, yeah? Weren't you guys doing a little research on that?
Yeah. This is not good news. It's not good news at all. If that's what that means, they may already be here.
So, if somebody has recently uttered the words, "Don't trust the shadow," rest of sentence
Would that mean
unknown.
anything to you?
What if the shadows have taken control of Ain's Woods, and that's the entire reason why there's a problem there to begin with? Maybe it has nothing to do with. I mean, maybe they're just taking advantage of the situation where the princess died, but maybe it literally has nothing to do with that, and it's just that the Dominion has taken control. If Remora is saying, don't trust the shadows, and they were on a mission to Ain's Woods, that can...
That's where the shadows are.
They're here.
Silver says, if I wanted to take over a kingdom, the best way for me to do that would be to weaken them from the inside first.
Okay.
Well,
It's
terrifying thought.
If the initial conflict at Ain's Woods is the catalyst, they're just feeding that fire.
We've got to get to Braum.
Gotta get to Bruin.
Hell yeah.
Other question. Do you happen to know, off the top of your head, of any beast that maybe sucks things dry, leaves them like a husk?
Non-smut related.
Right. Not like a cool.
Because I've got some books.
Yeah. Of course.
Not the.
I guess
not the
I
fun
shoulda-
movie.
Yeah.
Read about some monsters that I'd love to drain me dry.
Yeah.
my
Me too, sis. Ay.
Sorry, serious face. Serious face.
Right.
Monster. Not. I mean, there's demons maybe,
Okay.
but I don't. Why do you ask?
Okay. Well, Mercana, the market, was empty, all except for two, count them, two vendors today. Two vendors. One vendor had a kid. Gilead found this kid, memory wiped. Had no idea what she was doing there, how she got there, nothing. Could not tell you a goddamn thing. And then the other vendor was dead. Was dead, just like a little coconut husk. Just dry as could be, no moisture left in their body whatsoever. That's it.
There was drag marks too.
Yeah. Describe what you saw there, Rawtooth.
It's like a quadruped with claws that was dragging things away, and the tracks seemed to be like covered up, tried to be covered up. But I saw them shits.
I mean, that doesn't sound like just one kind of entity.
Okay. All right. So if it came out Iron Woods, makes
Bunch of
sense.
stuff.
Bunch of stuff.
But the only things we've seen in Ain's Woods are were-tigers, unicorns, and fucking giant spiders.
That's the only thing we've seen.
Ain's Woods isn't exactly the Ain's Woods you walked into before, is it?
Well, I don't know.
Things have
I mean,
changed.
we haven't
It
been
sound-
in a
it's
long time.
I mean, it's from the sounds of everything that's happened in the last 3 months. It's changed dramatically since the walls came up.
Yeah.
What have you heard about it?
Hmm.
What have you heard is in there now?
Well, just from what information that you've brought back, or I've heard from Niles.
Yeah.
The aggressive unicorns, the aggressive royal family, the shadows, the mysterious shadow, like inky liquid, like on the stones.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so that's another thing I was thinking of. Do we think, I understand we don't have a lot of time for pontificating right now, but do we think that their reaction and the immediate attacks from the spiders are natural Ain's Woods behavior?
I guess we wouldn't know.
Like, you mean like when we first got there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'd never been into the Ain's Woods before.
Well, Silver, do we have kind of a history on what it was like for travelers through Ain's Woods prior to?
Ain's Woods was fairly peaceful. I mean, it was a main way of travel to get to the other side of the continent, or to like.
I think it's entirely possible that trip that we took through Ain's Woods before was just the beginning of this entire situation.
I get
just
the
didn't know it.
impression. Yeah, I do. I get the distinct impression that it's not just the fact that maybe we do suck at talking our way out of things. I really think that there was an absolute lack of, like, reasoning.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I know I can go off the deep end for sure from time to time, but
I mean, think about how angry the were-tiger prince was with us, and then how angry the unicorn was with us, and his inability for us to reason with him when we tried.
Right.
Yeah. And it all started because we killed some spiders that we were attacked by. We weren't looking for them.
Right.
We were attacked by them. And the thing is, if you're getting attacked by spiders, you're going to kill the spiders.
Yeah.
And
Silver looks and says, and that's the thing. Normally, even if you encountered spiders, you wouldn't encounter as many as you encountered. Like
Oh,
you were
really?
saying you encountered like a big group of them. Like if there's a spider in the woods that's going to get aggressive, it's because you've actively entered its territory and disturbed it.
Yeah,
But
we were just straight up attacked by several massive spiders upon entry.
so that's a sign of aggression even before the walls came up.
Yeah. Uh, all in all, the Ironwoods have been wildly aggressive every time.
Okay,
And
so
then-
here's another thing to consider then before we just go start bringing this tiger prince back to life. What are we actually bringing back to life?
That's true. I mean, if anything, we've got a ton of gold that we could use for reinforcements. We could use it to speak with other kingdoms and things like that.
Right. I'm not saying
But
that
if
we.
they're being but if his people are being influenced by the shadow because of our actions, if they're just taking advantage of what we did, are we? If we undo it, does that help us?
Didn't
Does
you
that?
didn't you say your friend in Aaron Elnor is also experiencing a more aggressive monster or more aggressive creatures around?
Yes, yes.
They've had people gone missing as well.
And you've never been there, so how could it sounds like the two things are related and they don't does it sounds like they don't quite relate directly to you.
But her kingdom is,
Yes.
but her area is north of that, of Vines Woods, and if they pass, if they, if we're talking about if we're talking about the Dominion that we read about, and they are a nation that is seeking to conquer, then perhaps that's where they made landfall first, and they have just come southward through the caves and into the Ines Woods.
Yeah.
They've
Oh,
established they've established a beachhead, if you will, a landing area, a entryway, a wedge, an invasion wedge into this nation already.
Right. Which I think is exactly Silver's point, is that our killing the Tiger Prince does not necessarily have any bearing on whether or not there's, some super secret shadow invasion.
Yeah.
So us bringing the friggin' Tiger Prince back to life may or may not have any impact, may or may not have any bearing on whether or not this gets better for anybody. So again, I'm not saying we don't eventually doing it. We don't eventually doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe, perhaps. I don't know how to say words. But I am saying, I just don't know how much that matters at this point. We do need to go find out about the Shadow King, though.
Yeah.
For sure. And if we still talk to somebody in Brahm about doing it, doing a little reviving the dead guy,
Yeah.
doesn't hurt to get that information while we're there. But
Yeah. I think the thing that I might be worried about,
yeah.
since we've heard don't trust the shadows,
Sure.
we might have to bring this guy back, because if he's dead and the shadows aren't to be trusted, maybe the shadows can look like other things.
True.
And if we bring back the real Tiger Prince, I don't know, we're just gonna have to figure out what these shadows are, what
Yeah.
they do, how they. And I guess once we know more about the Shadow King, then maybe we'll be able to determine that.
What that shadow do?
What that shadow do? Boy?
Okay. All right. So okay, and so Silver, so that's our plan. We think then. is probably definitely, absolutely, we're sounding really positive and secure in our decision that we're going to the Kingdom of Brahm and not going to Air and Eleanor, where our friend is experiencing missing people and deaths. Because we were thinking about doing that, but sounds treacherous because we have to go through Iron's Woods to get there. So
Has there been any report of missing people in any of the other areas, like in Brom or
no,
in Irongrave Village, anywhere like that?
not that we've heard. No.
Yeah, we haven't heard of anything.
We've heard. That's the.
We also don't know anyone there either.
But I assume
But
that the
Brom is
cleaning
the
crew
last
does.
person that saw Mr. Clean in good health. So
Yeah, that's true.
So these two went cuckoo bananas together?
Who knows? Cuckoo bananas.
Huh. Okay.
it feels like we've got
Alright.
a mess to clean up here, cleaning crew.
Hey. Cue the theme song, kids. Oh god. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what to. I think I probably do need to bring the bestiary bracer. Probably.
Hmm.
I gotta get a drop of blood for the bracer to work, though.
Yeah.
You can handle that part of it, though, probably, right,
Yeah, I
Rawtooth?
can get you some blood.
Okay. I just gotta unequip something. Not my unstoppable. Alright, baby, we gotta keep that bad boy.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's a crazy thing that
Yeah.
has to stay.
Okay, and we haven't heard from any of these other places. So I think I'm gonna call Niles real quick.
Yeah. Go for Nilbog.
Niles, I have a request.
Yeah, of course, Rawtooth. What can I do for you?
So shit's hitting the fan pretty hard, and I guess let Barry know that the faster we get these shields of Rockcroft up, probably the better. But have you ever heard from anyone from Fort Embermire?
Ebermeyer. Yeah, there's, I mean, I know some, like, necromantic wizards there that help with the monster summoning rituals.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. Have you heard from any of them lately?
I know that they've been looking for some people to help them out for the next ritual, but otherwise I haven't really heard much. I can reach out.
I think that might be a good idea. I think trying to make some ties with some different kingdoms might be good.
Well,
So just
not really a kingdom. It basically it became a haven for the dark, not dark guilds, but specifically like the dark spellcasters. They're not really bad guys. I mean, they just they do a kind of trade that people kind of frown upon. But they help to maintain the balance. So
like shadowy stuff.
I don't know about that. But like the monsters that you might find out in the wild, or the ones that eventually might end up making their homes in divine dungeons, are summoned in Fort Evermire.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I really need to know if people in Fort Embermire or Tremala have been, if people have been going missing or anything. That's been going on in Aaron, Eleanor, and and we're actually on our way to the Kingdom of Brahm. Ever since the walls went up around Ainswoods, things have been getting real hairy, and I think we need to start reaching out to some other people to see if other people have been going missing as well.
I'll put feelers out and see what I can find.
Okay. Are you going to travel there? Are you going to make some calls? How's that going to go?
I'm probably gonna make some calls. I don't want to go far from Rockcroft if there's gonna be problems coming.
Okay. Great. Well, let everyone know kind of what's going on. Orem and Finn and Lyle need to. I'd like for them to start training up a little bit more. Maybe going out and, trying out some of their skills.
I'll reach out to Crunch as well. Crunch went back to Port Farron. So
yes.
I'll reach out and see if he's heard anything in the port as well.
Great. All right. I'll let you know when we get to Brahm.
Sounds good.
Peace out, bruh.
Nilbog out.
All right. Well, guys, got some feelers going out to Fort Embermire, and gonna talk to Crunch about Port Farron to see if there's been any missing persons. So
Cool. Good thinking.
You get a message back from Niles on your crystal like within a couple minutes saying merchant friend in Tremala confirms people missing down there.
Shit.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it turns out we got some people missing in Tremala, so this is happening probably everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's hightail it to Brahms. Get some ice cream. We gotta go.
Deal. Okay. All right, let's load up, boys and gal. And I guess we'll get our horses all hitched up. I'll see about my. I think what's your health like, Galid?
So I did abruptly kind of heal up at the end of our last session.
Okay.
So I am damaged. I should be. I don't quite remember what I was at, but I can look at that later. But I should have less health than I do currently.
Okay. I think I forgot to take one of my healing potions off when I used it the other day, so I'm gonna fix that real quick and drink one as well.
I think I still had. I may be wrong, but I had. We ended our last combat. I think I had the Aura of Vitality running.
Yes.
Where I had been giving people hit points back.
Yeah, you did.
So, I would have used that a handful of more times as we were.
As long as you could have.
As long as I could have. It was a bonus action, I think, every round. So, it could be reasonable that healing-wise, we had healed a significant amount. Maybe not full.
I'll say everybody bring your health back up to full. I'll allow that.
Okay.
That
Oh,
sense.
cool. I didn't even know that was a thing that was happening, so yay. Sweet.
Versus champ.
Okay. Save, brother. That.
Well, if that's the case, the only one that probably needs to get his little sleepy times in is Abertus.
Is me.
Yeah.
Cool.
For sure.
And a long rest is 8 hours.
Did I fix that? I did. Okay, cool. So that should be 5 now. Awesome. Okay. Okay, I've got the bestiary bracer attuned as well. I just
Unattuned my-
cobalt dagger, but I still have Tenzin's hammer.
Nice.
So I can start little fires if need be and what have you.
Dope.
But cool. Okay.
All right, I think we're ready to go then.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're good. So
Ready
two
as we'll ever be.
horses.
Yeah, let's go to Bram.
Okay. You start your travel to Brom. Within the first hour of travel, we're gonna do somebody give me a D100 roll.
Gotcha.
Okay. It's starting to get to late afternoon, early evening. The sun's starting to come down. As you begin traveling down the road, you see a light on the side with some. There appears to be a man in like a cloaked, like a cloak and a hood, and with a little like long mask over, so you can still see his face, but it's kind of half obscured. Do you stop at this little side shop?
Does he have a shop, or is it just?
It's like a little wooden kiosk.
Okay. I mean, I'm down if you guys are, but
Yeah, if we do decide to stop, I have my hand on my the entire time.
okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with checking in with him to see how he's doing.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, hello.
Hi. What are your wares, sir?
He reaches down and pulls out 2 squirrels. It says,
Great.
selling squirrels. They make Cracker Jack pets.
Great. Yeah, we're gonna be moving on. Squirrels? I don't know, man.
Okay.
How is everything up this way?
Better if you buy a squirrel.
How much is a squirrel?
10 gold pieces.
10 gold. No, we're not buying a
Too
squirrel.
many gold pieces, bro. What are you talking about?
Are they trained squirrels?
They are trained
what can they
squirrels.
do?
He grabs a nut and throws it, and the squirrel runs and catches it before it hits the ground and starts eating it.
Well, that's cute, guys.
Yeah, that is really cute, but
If that squirrel can't pick locks,
no.
Can it pick locks?
It might.
Okay.
I need a guarantee, and I also need a written signed agreement that it can pick locks.
I'll write and sign an agreement right now that it can pick locks, but
That doesn't
With your
mean
home
it can.
address.
Yeah. Cool.
In the event that it can't.
sure.
Okay, anyway, so we're probably gonna talk more about this in a second after we ask you some questions.
So I start writing out the ticket on the side of the road, North Mercana.
Great. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, so you normally set up here, or do you kind of travel around?
Oh, we travel.
Yeah? Alright, well, how's business been lately?
I mean, it could be better if you buy a squirrel.
Sure. Yeah, I gotta say, you're a very good salesman. I mean, you're persistent, to say the least.
how many squirrels has he sold?
Oh, I
How
sell.
many squirrels have you sold?
I sell plenty. Sell plenty of squirrels. Dozens.
Cool. Yeah,
Dozens?
alright.
Per day, per week, per year?
He's like,
These are
what
hard.
you want? You want my? Are you trying to become my bookkeeper?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm
I'm
trying to.
interested in
Do you want to buy a
investing in the
squirrel or not?
squirrel.
Do
in the
you
squirrel
want to buy
training.
a squirrel or not?
I do not. No.
All right. So I'm sorry for taking up your time. We just wanted to stop by, see how things were going. Just make sure have you seen anything weird lately?
Only you.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. Well, thank you. We are not gonna buy a squirrel, but best of luck.
Hey,
Have you been to Brom lately?
No, sir, and I've got squirrels to sell.
I'm just gonna.
Frida, can you cook squirrel?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, are these cooking squirrels?
He looks at you, but like, he looks at you and like does a salute as you move forward.
Nice. Okay.
Everybody can give me a perception check if they like.
Fucking
If they like.
thieving squirrels.
Damn.
Ooh.
Not so good.
Wow.
Boing.
Frida, you're the only one that catches that as he does the salute to you. First off, it seems like he's looking at the cart, but he's actually looking ahead of the cart.
Uh-huh.
And while he's signaling with this hand, another hand underneath is moving with a different signal.
Okay. I am going to immediately grab his hands with two of my tentacles and prevent him from putting his hand in his pocket or going for a gun or whatever it is he's doing.
He's got a gun.
Hey there, friend. Seem like you're getting a little handsy with yourself. I don't really have anything.
Whoa! This is you can't just accost me.
I'm not accosting you, and I promise I will
get your tentacles off of me. I do not consent.
Okay.
I'm gonna get off.
The thing is, we're not police.
Well, we are with the cleaning crew. So what I'm gonna need you to do now is be cool, like I'm being cool. And my friend right here, Rawtooth, is being pretty cool right now. Trust
I
me.
mean, super cool, bro.
He's being very cool.
We'll offer to clean up your stall for you
Yeah, that's
for 10 gold.
You hear
not
the click of several guns ahead of you as several bandits start to move in.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And somebody says,
Oh, that was
"You
a bad move, bro."
Somebody says, "You should have bought a squirrel." And that is
Yeah.
where
Oh
we
my
will
God.
end session for tonight.
Now
I'm standing up with my gun and a sword drawn, like, just pointing at everyone.
Yep.
We'll buy a fucking squirrel Jesus Christ.
I think we're about to
Ugh.
make some.
No, I think we kill everyone. I think we
Yeah.
Next session, we
No
get
survivors.
into a good old-fashioned road combat with some
Wow.
bandits.
Sweet.
But-
Kill some bandits and just stick them on the side of the cart.
With that much commotion, what other terrors may be lingering in the dark?
Motherfucker.
There is no Sunday game tomorrow. It was canceled. Unfortunately, Ket is having computer issues. So, check out Adam on his Monday game, Talking with Adam. Check out Hijinks and Barovia back over on Twitch and here on Arena on Wednesday night, where we are going through some crazy shenanigans there as well. And then we'll be back here next week where we will get into some, good old-fashioned street brawl.
Woo!
We're gonna mop
Pew,
the floor. with
pew, 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 pew.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Get
that. I
Um,
it?
don't know what's coming.
But that's it for now. This episode will be uploaded probably later tonight, sometime tomorrow on YouTube. For anybody who missed parts, wants to go check it out, go check out recaps, or for the players here, if you want to rewatch the Mayhem to catch yourself up for next week. Yeah, thanks to everybody who tuned in. Love every single one of you. Hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power the players.
Yay!
Peace.
Bye.